Today's episode, we're going to do a catch and cook, or as I like to call, a yeet and eat. If you watched the last episode, we went with bourgeois fishing charters out in Jean Lafitte with my buddy Dan. We got on some nice redfish. Captain Kevin managed to hook into a blue cat randomly, so we decided to take him home. And with it now being Monday, I want to make some red beans and fried catfish. Now let's take it to the kitchen.
Hey man, what you say? How you been? How was your day? My day was great. How about yours? My day was sick, but it's fun real good.
We're going to brown up some of our protein we got going in this pot. We're going to cube up some little pieces of tasso. Then we got some andouille. We're going to throw the whole pack in there. I'll cut it in half. Chop it into little half-meat pieces. Take that over to the skillet. Drop it on in. We're going to season it up with some Cajun Redhead wild game seasoning. Yeah, this one goes pretty well with red beans. We're going to sprinkle a little bit on there for now, but later on we'll add a lot more seasoning. Just want to get some on that meat while we brown it up. And I'm going to go ahead, scoop all that up, throw it in the pot with the beans, which I've been soaking overnight. See them right there. Always use them Camellia red beans. I'll just chuck everything in the pot. And instead of seasoning it heavily right now, we're just going to keep it simple, throwing some bay leaves. And I was feeling lazy. I used frozen Trinity in this. I would have loved to use the stock in this, but I'm just going with straight water. I prefer to use the stock. I just didn't have time to make that. But now we're going to stir this up, put the lid on, check on it in a few hours. Here we are a few hours later. Beans are looking nice and soft. I'm going to go ahead and add some more things into it, like some Worcestershire sauce. Then I'm going to go in with some more Cajun Redhead wild game. That's best stop garlic. Some of that in. No, I don't give you any measurements, but we don't roll with measurements around this house. Got some garlic powder. And we're going to go ahead with some Trinity powder. Even though I already got Trinity in here, with this being in powdered form, this will also help to thicken it up. Add us a little pitch of thyme there too, why not? Should have gotten some dried parsley, I forgot to scoop that up. But yeah, here's some black pepper. A little bit of that in there, mix this bad boy up. Let this cook a little bit longer. Oh, and here's the star of our show, our catfish. We're going to chop them up into little nuggets. We're going to get those ready for deep fryer. Then we're going to go hit it with some Louisiana hot sauce and some Zatarain's Creole mustard. This will be the binder to help everything stick together. We're just going to give that a little mix by hand and stick that in the fridge so our beans are a little closer to being ready. At some point I get the rice going. Now we're almost close to being ready. And at this stage, I'm going to take some of these beans, and you'll see them taking my spoon and I'm mashing it against the side of the pot. Yeah, that's also going to help thicken this up a lot more. We'll let that go for a little while longer. And let's take a look at it now. I don't know how long it's been. Yeah, we're starting to get that right consistency. Pretty much almost done, so let's put this to the side and start frying up our catfish. Going with that Louisiana seasoned fish fry. Never go wrong with that. Just sprinkle some of that on top of this catfish, pop the lid on that container, and we'll give it a good shaking. Now we're going to go ahead, heat up some peanut oil in our skillet. We'll fry the catfish in that. Give it one more shake before we drop them in. Now that the grease is good and hot, you see that sizzle? That's what you're looking for. Give them about 2.5 minutes per side. Let them get golden brown and crispy. I did fail to record when I seasoned them after taking them out of the grease. Hit them with a little bit of Pat in the Pot Cajun Creole seasoning, and also failed to record when I put the green onion in the red beans. And here we are with them red beans. Let's go ahead and dig in. Man, let me tell you, this plate really hit the spot. Right there, man. Ça c'est bon.